Hello guys, and welcome to my first ever Ramble video. I was actually planning on recording this a lot sooner, but unfortunately, if you can't, as you can tell, I've been sick. Um, I've been sick for quite a while now. My throat, it was like a little raspy at first. Now it's getting a lot worse. But I'm just kind of tired of waiting and waiting and waiting to post this. I didn't want to go like completely radio silent on the YouTube channel, so here we are. Um, like I said, I was going for 99 root crafting, and we're still going for it. We're level 94 right now. We're keeping it up. And sorry, I would collapse this, but it's just it looks so fucked. I don't know what happens, but it looks fucked. A little spoiler: we're gonna be getting probably 80 crafting pretty soon. So I don't even have to boost for glory on this account. It's nice. It's nice, and I have enough giant seaweed to get me easily to 87, maybe 88 crafting at this point. Probably by the time that I get 99 rune crafting, I'll have that. So that's pretty cool. But that's all for the next episode. All of that's gonna be for the next episode. You don't have to worry about that so much. Uh, so I want to talk about and again, sorry that I'm sick. I kind of wanted to talk about a bunch of stuff. I put a bunch of points on my Word document next to me. Sometimes I script some content just to kind of make it easier and put it out there. I'm just not the best communicator, so I try to record stuff live, but sometimes it just doesn't come out the way I want it to, so I just voice over it. Um, and sometimes, honestly, like my girlfriend moved in, and it just sometimes that's just the best way for me to do things. So either way, I'm going off on a different tangent. I guess that's the point of a ramble video. Either way, let's go on with my topics. So my first topic here is I put it here as being a hardcore Ironman that's trying to max. So I already made it clear that I'm on the road to max. I'm actually rebranding a lot of my YouTube uh, videos. I'm changing the thumbnails. I'm doing all that for Road to Max. I didn't do it to the first one just because like I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I just knew that I was getting that fishing at Temperos. That's all I knew. So I didn't do it for the first one, but onwards I just started doing it. So yeah, we'll be sure to keep that up from here on. And by the way, this isn't a voiceover. This is me doing it live. So I'm sorry if you hear my mouse clicks. I have a mechanical mouse. I have a mechanical keyboard. It is what it is. But all right, anyways, back to being a hardcore Iron Man that's trying to max. Um, a lot of you guys might not know this, but I actually get a lot of shit for the way that I play. A lot of people say like, "Yo," I basically am called a pussy by a lot of people almost every single day because I'm a hardcore Iron Man and I'm trying to max my account out. I'm also called an idiot because someone's gonna tell me like, "Oh, you got 99 runecraft and here's your fifth 99 for what? Just DC?" And I'm not gonna say that their points aren't invalid because like things like this has happened to people. A lot of people like a lot of hardcore deaths are simply just because people DC, and that sucks. That sucks so much. But I kind of want to make it clear like my goal is to max first. I I have never maxed an account. I've never been this high runecraft level before. And playing a hardcore Iron Man just it motivates me to keep going. So for me, this is a perfect opportunity to max my first account. I tried doing it on my main, which I'll even bring up my main account right now. On the right hand side, its name is Daimakyo. It's based off of an anime called Heavenly Delusions. Either way, this is my main account, right? I max melee. I do have some 99s, but I can't close it out. Like I try hard to, and I just can't. I just can't. I just don't find it fun. Then I have a regular Iron Man account too. Its name is, funnily enough, Hensai Babe 6. And I played a little bit on this recently just because Runecraft on one account, it's not as fun. So, playing on two accounts, it helps go through the grinds. But you know, even this, like, yeah, I'm 18, 28 total. And yeah, like, I have a couple 99s, and I could easily, like, within a week get, like, two 99s on this account, but, like, what's the point? It's not that fun for me. Really, it isn't. Which brings me to my hardcore Iron Man. This hardcore Iron Man is so much more fun to play. I don't know why. The red helmet, it makes it so much more fun. It just does. You know, I think part of it is that, like, I'm a little bit of an elitist. I'm a little bit of a completionist. So being able to say I max a hardcore Iron Man, to me, it's an achievement. And like, anyone can do it, and that is the truth to it. Anyone can do it if you dedicate the time to it. But it's just not many people do. So it feels good to do it. There's a lot of reasons just why I want to, is what I'm getting at. And it's my main focus. So even though a lot of people are going to say, oh, you're a pussy, yada, yada, yada. Oh, you know, nice boss, KC, KW, etc. Like, I'm still just going to keep going. Um, Even if some people don't like this sort of content, and it you know, hurts my chance at growing rapidly, you know, either way, it's fine, right? Because, like, I'm not the best content creator right now, you know. There's a lot that I need to work on, which I'll talk about later in this video too. So we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna get a maxed account. It's my goal. I want to do this. But anyways, with all that being said, you know, I just kind of want to put that out there for anyone that was curious about, you know, my thoughts on all that. I'm not saying I'm going to be without risks. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm not going to be doing dumb risks, you know. If I could just get an upgrade for, like, oh, this increases my efficiency by 2% by doing this risky content that can make me lose all my hard work, I'm not going to do that. For example, like, getting the dragon pickaxe. Yeah, I could just put off mining, get 99 mining, till I get a dragon pickaxe through KQ. But what's the point? Like, the bonus is so minute. I could literally just, you know, get 99 mining with a ruined pick. It's not a big deal. What would it take? Like an extra hour or two? What do you really think about it? Isn't it, like, more inefficient to get the dragon pick in most cases? You know, things like that are kind of in my mind where it's like, I could do it, but what's the point? What really is the point? So, you know, whatever. That's kind of my thought process on it. There's a lot of things we can do, but why do it? Who cares? Right? Anyways, kind of moving on from all of that. What's my next 99 account? Because, you know, I am going for 99 runecraft, and I'm gonna get 99 runecraft, and there's just nothing else about it. You know, we are already 94. I've been grinding the hell out of RuneScape to get this. I'm probably, you know, today is February 8th. Tomorrow I'm only gonna be playing a little bit. Tomorrow's Friday. I plan on going to the store and having a date night with my girlfriend. And then this weekend, which is Saturday, Sunday, so a couple days from now, I'm actually going to New Hampshire, which I live in the United States, by the way. I'm going to New Hampshire for a place called Ice Castle. We're going to be going there and, you know, just kind of getting away from things. We planned this trip a long time ago, even before I decided to play RuneScape again. So, it's not like I'm going to cancel or back out or anything. So I'm going to take some pictures there. Maybe I'll post it in my next video. Just kind of share some of the things I was doing. Yeah, that should be a lot of fun, though. It looks like a cool place. So, I'm kind of excited for that. It's... I sound like an addict by saying this, but, like, it does suck that, like, I'm making my grind take a couple more days by going. But, like, you know, making real life memories with my girlfriend also is important to me. So, yeah. But alright, anyways. what's my next 99? That's my next bulletin point. I think I mentioned it, but I kind of got sidetracked. That's a ramble video, I guess. Um, my next 99, I'm not sure yet. To give you guys the down and dirty, I'm not sure. I think we're gonna probably get my combat sets up quite a bit. We're gonna be doing Mage Training Arena, getting Master Wand, Mage's Book. I have to Alk underwater for a while because I'm out of Seaweed Spores. Just straight up, I'm out of Seaweed Spores. And like, I'm not trying to make my runecraft grind take longer by like farming and doing birdhouse runs in between. It's really inefficient not to do it, but like adding on that extra, because realistically it's probably going to be like an extra 10 hours. When you think about it, like if you're doing it every hour for 5 minutes, and you know it's a cumulative of like over, like 200 hours or so, that's a lot of time to eat up. So I'm just kind of not doing it. I'm doing it like at the beginning and end of every day, or like if I know I'm gonna be off the computer for a while, I'll do it then. And just like I'll treat it like as if like I'm getting off for the day, even if I'm getting back on, stuff like that. But yeah, we're not really training this much. Like I plant Tika mahogany trees, and I do farming contracts. I do birdhouse runs at the beginning and end of every day. But that's kind of the extent that we're doing with hunting or farming right now. But anyways, I said I don't know what my next sign 9 is gonna be, but that's not 100% true. I have an idea. I have a couple ideas as to what I want it to be. Um, I was thinking about going for 99 woodcutting and then 99 construction, just because I think that'll be sick. That'll be really cool to have happen. Um, my plan is actually the reason why I'm doing soul runes right now. Well, okay. Once I finish rune crafting, I'm gonna have over 400,000 soul runes. Like that, I'm gonna have maybe it's gonna be closer to 450,000. Oh, this guy's got a whip grip on. It'll be closer to 450,000 soul runes. Let me close that so I'm not distracted. Which when I sell all those, it's gonna be about it's gonna be between 50 to 60 mil, depending on how many I actually get. Now, for my level right now, I need about 128,000 teak planks to get 99 construction, which that's about 45 mil in the plank make spell. Excuse me. Which with a demon butler, I'm gonna estimate about 50 mil for me to get 99 construction, which I would have with the soul run stack. Plus, I still have 99 thieving money and temporalis money, etc. So, like, what I'm basically getting at is like, I'm gonna have the money to do 99 construction. I could do it, but I need to get at least 86 magic. That's a weird requirement. It's for Apatol teleport. I know the standard teleport is which I'll actually show you guys right now. The standard Apatol teleport brings you right here, which is you're like, why aren't you using this, right? Well, the level 91 gets you right next to the teak logs, which makes it like efficient to actually to teleport there, chop them, and then do a duel and teleport to Chaos Wars. So I could actually efficiently bank teak logs, and I could do that for pretty much all the way up to 97, 98 woodcutting. If I got my teak logs solely from woodcutting. But I'm also going to do Royal Trouble, and I'm going to focus most of my miscellaneous rewards into getting teak logs. So I can do that, and I can get 99 woodcutting and 99 construction just like that, right? That could be a future goal. But I'm also kind of on the fence about that, because like, I could also just passively accumulate those logs over time. And I could just focus my woodcutting efforts somewhere else. Because like I honestly do need to start making headless arrows, because that's gonna be a big method for training and fletching in the future for me. I'm gonna be getting a lot of broad arrows for I mean, it's really just for XP, honestly. But like, when I do get a twisted bow, because like I do plan on doing Cox in this account, um, I'm gonna, I'm obviously gonna go for do a lot of Zora too. You max out on damage with an adamant arrow, and the broad arrow is basically the same as an adamant arrow. So I will actually have a use for them. Is what I'm kind of the gist that I'm getting at. So I do want to do that. So I'm kind of torn on what I want to do. Is kind of the gist of what I'm saying. I'm also thinking of just saying fuck it, and just outright getting 99 mining too. Like actually, I've been thinking about that. Um, so there's a lot of things I want to do. 99 agility isn't really on the table for me, yet at least. Unlike Runecrafting, I want to wait until I have the already elite diary done, which requires 91 smith and 85 farm and 90 agility and 9 for magic. It really isn't as strenuous requirements as I thought. Huh. Yeah. I wanted to wait until I got this done so that I can at least I can get extra marks of grace from already rooftop agility. So honestly, we might go for 99 mine. Use all the orb we got from 99 mine if we do, Motherlode mine. Which, oh my god, doing Motherlode mine to 99 sounds awful. I was actually planning on like 3 taking granite or something different. It sounds awful. Either way, which 3 taking granite sounds awful too. But variety. I wouldn't only do that. But I was thinking about maybe getting 99 mining, using all the ore, get as high smith as I can, use some of my GP, getting up to the requirements for already elite, and then doing that. And farming, I passively get this up regardless. Even if I'm not farming that many herb seeds, like, we're gonna get it up regardless. Because of, during birdhouse runs, we get tree seeds. So, we'll get it up passively, is what I'm saying. There's not a lot of active work that needs to be done with that. So, there's a lot of roads that I can take after getting 99 Rootcraft, is my point. I even thought, and this segues into my next point that I want to talk to perfectly, actually. I thought about even getting 99 range next. And doing it solely through Scurious. If you didn't know, the Scurious, his Serpent Spines are 1 out of 33, I believe. It's either 1 out of 33 or 35. They give 3.5k prayer XP each. Now, that's not actually that much, but in the grand scheme of things, like, Scurious is pretty fast and easy to kill. He's one of the best training methods in the game for both range and melee. Obviously, Chinin being better than range. But still, he's really good. And Hardwiremen can't use a Chaos Altar. They have to use a Gilded Altar. So I actually think Scurious is going to be like meta for training prayer on a Hardwireman. So I was thinking about literally just going for like 99 range. I do pest control. I get myself a full void. Then I go to LMS and I get like a nice stack of like 100k rune arrows and just send it. My only concern there is actually that I only have about 300 prayer pots, and I think I'm not sure exactly how many prayer pots I would need, but I think I would need closer to like 2,000. Anywhere around 2,000 to get a 99 range. Now this is comparing it to like my pure when I went from 75 to 99 range, AFK in Nightmare Zone, with only prayer melee, didn't even use like any of the offensive ones. I went through about 2,000 prayer pots, and that was with the blowpipe. But technically, this is going to be more XP per hour, so maybe it'd be closer to 1,500. Who knows? I just know that 300 is not going to be enough, and I could just go there and just do it until I run out, which actually isn't even that bad of an idea. But we'll see. I have a lot of ideas for this account right now, is what I'm saying. I have a lot of paths that I can take. And I can, maybe, branch out and, instead of just staying hard at one, do a little bit of it and then switch over and then switch over and then switch over. There's a lot that I can do. No matter what, though, like, we are going to try our combat stats up soon. Probably next episode, I'll go for Mage Train Arena, whatnot, get all that stuff. I'll look underwater for a while, do all those, almost like chore-like things. Then I'll get my combat sets up to like 70, just so that, we're a little safer, we have a little bit higher HP. Then maybe like we'll look at even like doing Jad. We'll see. I was thinking about melee to fight caves, but honestly, like, if I'm just gonna train ranged up, I might as well just range it. So, yeah, I have a lot of different paths to take, is what I'm really getting at. I've already said it a couple times now, but that is the plan. That is the plan. So, alright. Scurious, he's gonna be pretty meta and getting 99 prayer. Is a big gist of what I was saying. So, okay. The next point on my graph, I was thinking actually about going for a Dragon Pickaxe. Now you might wonder, like, how the hell do you get a Dragon Pickaxe in your account? You're not doing Wildy bosses. You're not going to do Cow Fight Queen. And, yeah, all those assumptions are true. But you can actually get it from Volcanic Mining, too. And you can get it from a method called capping. It's pretty safe for hardcore Iron Man. Pretty much all you do is you go in there and you mine in tiny bits, then you leave, and then you come back, and you just keep doing this over and over and over again. As it's only really like, God, 1,000 points per game, but you just do it repeatedly until you have enough points to buy ore packs, and eventually you get Dragon Pickaxe from it. I'm on the fence about doing it for a couple reasons. Like, the method is relatively safe for our requirement, unless you DC. If you DC, it's over. You die. You get killed in Volcanic Mine. So that's why I'm kind of on the fence about doing it. Like, it'd be cool YouTube content, but, I'm not trying to discredit what I said about maxing, but, like, imagine, these people that said, like, oh, you got 99 root craft, and here's your fifth 99, yada, yada, yada. You're, imagine doing all this skilling, only die to DC, and then that happens. Imagine that happens. And it's, not even to a boss, it's to the Volcanic Mine. I would be very upset with myself, so I'm on the fence about doing it. We'll see if that's what I decide to do. I'm not sure yet. Like I said, I'm not sure about any of what's going to happen next. All we know is 99 root crafting's happening. So, alright, I've kind of talked about most of RuneScape stuff I want to talk about. I'm going to start talking about my my YouTube channel now, and kind of a little bit about my life. And this is really all I'm saying about my life. I'm going back to work soon. I quit my job back in October, and I've kind of just been living on my savings. I hated my job. I was miserable there. And eventually I just said, I can't do it anymore. So I've just been chilling, doing my thing. I tried streaming for a little while, League of Legends and whatnot, and I've realized a couple things. I suck at being a content creator right now, and especially a live streamer. I'm just not entertaining to watch. I'm just not funny. I am charismatic, but playing games like League also just, it brings out, kind of the worst part in you. And I'm not saying that just because, like, everyone else is saying it. Like, it's true. It is true. You're competitive. There's no way to really directly communicate with your teammates. You try to be positive, but, there's only so much positivity that you can shine out. There's only so much you can do when playing games like that, right? So, being that type of person and that type of content creator right now, and not being so good at live streaming, it would be a mistake for me to live stream RuneScape right now and kind of move forward with that because I'm just not that good at it. I'm gonna I'm gonna have an audience of zero for my entire live streaming time, and it'll kind of be a waste of time, honestly. So I would rather learn how to like be a good content creator, learn how to be a YouTuber first before before I start doing any of that, which I feel like is the right decision. I feel like a lot of people that a lot of people that start out with YouTube and then start streaming, they would agree with me. It's also about, just building up an audience first, which is kind of what I'm doing or attempting to do. But I'm trying to do it my own way. I'm not just trying to like feed into whatever the audience wants to just watch. I just want to tailor my audience to watch what I want to watch. I want to develop an audience. Is kind of what I'm saying. I don't want to just be like a settled clone, which respect to people who want to do like restricted like Iron Man stuff. I don't want to just be a settled clone. I don't want to be like, hi and welcome to my fucking Zayalot hardcore Iron Man. Like I said, no disrespect to those people that do these things. It's a niche. And I don't want to find myself limited to a niche and find myself dedicated to all this niche just to, especially when it's something that I don't really want to do. So I'm not trying to just tailor YouTube content. I'm trying to just do what I want to do and move forward with that, which I feel like is the best approach. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I'm going back to work soon. So how is that going to affect my channel? Obviously, like right now, I'm putting an obscene amount of hours. I'm doing 70 to 90 hours a week right now on RuneScape. When I get back to work, I'm not going to have that much time. But that's pretty much going to get cut in half. Which is half the reason why we're doing 99 RuneCrafting early on. It's because this grind takes so long. Imagine I went back to work, and then I was like, oh, guys, it's time to get 99 RuneCrafted. And then I went radio silent for 3 months. Imagine that. That would be so awful for me, my YouTube channel, everything. It just wouldn't be great. Especially when I don't have an audience yet. So I'd rather just get this done early on before I get back to work. But I'm still going to be working towards, building an audience in YouTube. I'm still going to be working towards putting out what I feel is quality videos. I'm going to do things as best as I can. As for like the time consuming grinds, like agility and whatnot, like we'll chip away at that probably. I talked about maybe going for 99 agility as my next one with all these other hardy requirements, blah blah blah. We probably won't do that, just because it's just not entertaining for you guys to watch that, right? I put this video, then 2 months later, there's another video. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to post a video like at least every 2 weeks. So with like good videos, like still like account progress, it's still like quality videos. Obviously, like if it takes me longer to make a quality video, I will, but it's just what it is, right? So even though I'm going back to work, I'm still gonna upload. I'm still gonna like try to make good videos, and if I start making money off of YouTube, who knows? Maybe I'll do it full time, but that's a whole other thing. Like I said, I'm learning how to be a content creator because I would like to do that. I would like to do that. Become an entertainer of sorts. But either way, whatever, right? So my next little point here, which I talked about already to Green Rank, so I guess I won't really talk that much about it. Becoming a content creator. But what I didn't talk about is, the competition within content creation. Now on YouTube, there isn't as much competition. Obviously there's only so many hours in somebody's days, and there's only so much like YouTube content one person can consume. But there really isn't that much competition on YouTube. And YouTube videos as a whole aren't that competitive. Because when you post a video, someone could watch it at any point in time. Any point in time. So yeah, I just my goal right now is to watch content or to make content that's good enough for other people to want to watch it with their free time at some point, right? At some point. You know, if you would rather watch a settled video or a framed video, I get it. These guys are well established. They've been doing this for a while. They're good at this. And I am mediocre at best right now. And I fully acknowledge that and I understand it. But you know, either way, where am I getting with this? YouTube isn't that competitive, but I still want to like make videos good enough for other people to watch. I still want, you know, someone sees my video, they would consider watching it over like a C engineer video. And that now that's a reach. That's gonna take me a while to even be able to get to that point. And I'm not just like throwing shots and saying like, oh hey, my content's gonna be better than his. It's not better, it's just different. But like it's good enough to the point where you would consider that. That's the point that I want to get to. So it's gonna take me a while, and I hope a lot of you guys watching this will be on the journey with me. But we'll see. We'll see. Now live stream is a whole other thing. Like I said, I'm not even like dipping my toes in live streaming until like I actually like have a YouTube channel that's, you know, established. You know, maybe we'll set a goal of like 25,000 subscribers and then I start live streaming because I need time to grow as a content creator, and not only that, I'm a nobody. Like that is reality. I am a nobody. If you compare myself to others, like why would you ever watch me if you could watch Settled? Why would you ever watch me when you watch Dino? Why would you ever watch me if you could watch Otoblock? Live streaming is actually incredibly competitive because it's live. You know, people have to actively choose who they want to watch at that specific moment. And I'm not saying I wouldn't get viewers, but it definitely would not be enough viewers to keep me, you know, afloat. So it's not pointless, but I'm not doing myself any favors being a nobody trying to make it as a live streamer when people could just watch better content. Like it's just I am not in contention for any sort of competition there. Is what I'm getting at. So yeah, that's kind of all I'll really talk about with that. But all right, my next little point, I've been using a lot of different. My next bulletin point, rather, you know, bullseye, whatever you want to call it. Um, I've been using different ideas to try to grow my channel, and I've seen a little bit of success with it. One of my main ideas is actually using shorts, YouTube shorts, to try to get people in. And honestly, like, it hasn't worked like super well, but I have gained some subscribers. Some people have checked out my Hardcore Iron Man series, albeit not many. Some people have looked at it. They see the videos. I want to say, like, yeah, like, it's working. It's helping. And it brings more publicity to me. Now, with that being said, like, I'm kind of, like, throwing shit against the wall and kind of seeing what sticks. You know, I release, like, some informative content that did pretty well. I released a little bit of, like, a meme content that actually didn't do so well. It was the Eric Cartman song, Massa Set Me Free. Oh, my God. I used that, and you know, I'm not saying like I my first 12 hours with it, I was at like 10% likes, like 40 people disliked it. I was like, oh my god, should I delete this? And I was like, you know what, well, let's it. It's at like a 52% like ratio right now, and that I know like it's not something you should really like pay attention to that much. The numbers aren't really that much you should pay attention to much, but right now the numbers help me kind of like get direction towards like the type of content that's gonna help me grow. And like I said, like I'm trying to do things my way, but that doesn't mean I don't want to like try to bring people in through like alternative strategies, having great thumbnails, having good YouTube shorts, uh, you know, advertising my channel in certain areas. There's a lot of things that go beyond just creating good content. Which, YouTube shorts are their own type of content too. That is true. But I also don't want to give people the impression that my YouTube channel is something that's not by making certain shorts. So I'm trying to be I'm kind of trying to walk a fine line with that. I was thinking about making a little series called 60-second guides because YouTube shorts are only 60 seconds. But I decided against that after I tried to explain Guardians of the Rift in 60 seconds, and I sound like fucking rap god. And then I was like, you know what? Like, I can't do this. Maybe someone else could do something like this better than me. But it's not what I'm gonna end up doing. I'm still gonna make some informative content, and I'm still gonna make some sorts of meme content. But I'm kind of walking a tightrope with a lot of that. So, yeah. Anyways, using different ideas to grow my channel. Even like this Ramble video right now was just like a completely different idea to try to grow my channel. So, yeah. My next point here was like short success. And, I put here, I don't know yet. I can tell you guys right now, like my short success actually has been like moderately okay. I have to say though, it's really weird. There's like weird hours. A lot of my shorts they peak at like 2K viewers, slightly above that. I only have 3 right now. But the way it works is, for the first couple of hours, fucking nothing. And then I get thrown into the algorithm. Then like on the next couple hours, 1,000 views. And then it plateaus for like 10 hours, thrown into the algorithm again for another 1,000 viewers, and then it plateaus and that just dies. That's kind of like what's happened to me. I don't really understand it that well. I do understand that like I'm seeing like very specific times where people are looking at these. It's not like a 24/7 thing. There are specific times where people are looking at these shorts where they do better than others. So all I'm saying is that I'm finding a little bit of success from shorts, and I do like that. But is it gonna be like a permanent thing that I do? I'm not sure. It's probably gonna be something that I'm gonna do for the next year or so though, because I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. I'm actively trying. Right now I'm sick, so a lot of the voiceover shorts ideas I don't want to do. Like a Ramble video is one thing. Excuse me. But like the shorts videos, I'm not sure about that. And this kind of brings me into my last point, this Ramble video. Why other content creators have failed, even big ones, why other content creators have been successful. I've been doing a lot of research about that. I've looked into people's personalities, personas. I've looked at their YouTube channels, analytics over time. I'm going pretty hard on this. I've done a lot of just a lot of research. And as for why content creators fail, even the big ones, I usually have to say it's because over at least a long period of time, their content doesn't change. It never evolves. They're kind of just the same person, the same quality videos the entire time. And usually, the best example of this is Nightmare RH. He went from, in 2011, which I have a sticky note here somewhere. It's actually right here. In February 18th, 2011, he had 117,000 subscribers. On my birthday, in November 6th, that's kind of crazy. In 2011, he hit 203,000 subscribers. That is such insane growth in less than a year, right? So insane. In 2011. Insane, right? And then you look at his YouTube channel now, and he has 205,000 subscribers. What the fuck happened? In 13 years where he hasn't grown. Now, obviously, there's some things like the evolution of combat and stuff like that, where that pretty heavily negatively influenced his channel. You know, he went on deployments where he went away for a long time, stuff like that too. And that affected his YouTube as well. But that's a whole other topic. So, but it's not actually. It is part of the reason why I failed. But like, I feel like that's more of because him and I are under two completely different impressions. I'm under the impression that you could quit YouTube. You can straight up quit YouTube for 2 years, come back, and your first video back can be hype as fuck. Can you can retain those viewers if your like content is good. If it's great, it's good. You can definitely retain those viewers. And he is actually under the impression that you can't. So he pre-recorded like hundreds of videos and just had those uploaded like every day throughout the next X, Y, and Z years. And that, I feel like that actually hurt his channel more than him saying, hey guys, I'm going on deployments. I'll be back. And, you know, I'll be back at a certain point. And, you know, he said, you know, it's not something you can talk about, but that's not true. You could say that you're going on deployment. I was a Marine as well. There is a certain operational security risk to it, obviously, but, like, if you just, like, vaguely say, like, hey, guys, I'm going on deployment for a long time. This might be the last time you guys ever see me. Like, an emotional exit like that would have been better than just uploading videos. That's in my opinion. Because, you know, coming back, a lot of people are going to be like, oh my god, he's back, he's alive, X, Y, and Z. He could have took a different approach. That's what I'm saying. His departure itself could have been content, and his revival back could have been content. It all could have been great. It could have been hype. Even him just straight up disappearing and then coming back out of the blue and being like, hey guys, here I am. I was doing this. I'm a badass. Blah, blah, blah. He could have made it way better instead of doing that. So, you know, having scheduled content and just throwing stuff out there just to throw it out instead of being genuine with your audience is one reason why I think some creators fail. And I think Nightmare RH is a huge example of that. And I'm trying, like, I'm not trying to disrespect them, but I'm trying to, I'm actually trying to respect them more. I feel like I'm respecting him more by learning from his mistakes. Or at least what I feel are his mistakes. So, that's a big part of it. But, you know, I also was getting onto this other thing of like, hey, his content hasn't changed. As you grow as a YouTuber, as a person, etc., you just have to, you know, character development, your persona has to change. You have to be like, I'm not saying fake it, but be genuine with it. But like, as a person, you do change over years. And your content should reflect that. And if it doesn't, then, I mean, I'm sorry. If you just keep doing the same thing, people aren't going to watch. No one cares anymore. It's not good content if it's old and recycled. Even if it's fun to you, it's just not good content, you know? At a Road to Max series, 1 million people have done it. But RuneScape's an ever-changing game. Someone did a Road to Max when RuneScape first came out. That was probably super hype back then. Temperos wasn't out back then. I did Temperos and I not. Things change with time. So some things are a little more, how do you say it? Lenient with, you know, quote unquote recycled content. Now, I'll never do a Road to Max series again. Unless it was in some, like, new hype way. But I doubt I ever will. Just because that can get stale on its own. With the exception of, like, hey, I'm maxing a hardcore Iron Man out. Hey, I'm maxing an Ultimate Iron Man out. hey, I'm maxing a main account out. Like, these are three different ways of maxing too. Like, if that's what your content is, then, you know, I'm sure someone will still find success with that. Uh, but yeah, this is gonna seem like I'm just taking a bunch of shots at Neymar age, but I'm not. I respect him very much. He peaked somewhere that I am literally nowhere close to, but he has made a lot of mistakes along the way, and in some ways you could say he's failed. So I'm just trying to learn from that, is what I'm trying to say. Now, content creators that have been successful, you might not know this, but in 2011, 2012, Bodhi used to be a PKer. I'm not gonna say he had a small audience, but he had like 20 to 50,000 subscribers. I don't know exactly how many subscribers he had, and now he's like one of the biggest faces in RuneScape. Straight up biggest faces in RuneScape. You know, he went from being a nerdy high schooler to, you know, this like super charismatic and awesome personality. That's someone that has grown with their content, that has become incredibly successful off of RuneScape. And just as a content creator as a whole. And that's kind of what I want to do. That's where I want to be. I want to do that. I want to grow. I want to become, you know, Road to the Max series. Let's say by the end of it, I have 5,000 subscribers. I max. Hoopla. Woo. Great. And then I do something even better. The Quest Keep series into, which it isn't going to be a series. You know, I just reach these goals. I get the Quest Keep goal. I start doing riskier content, my Archer Iron Man. I start, you know, progressing with it. I do maybe a collection log completion series. Like, I start making more entertaining content, or what other people feel is entertaining, and then I start to, you know, grow. I start to learn it. Eventually, I start live streaming. That's kind of the path that I want to take. I want to follow some of these other people's examples and not recycle it, not copy and paste it, but kind of use the same formats to be a content creator. And it's not going to be exactly the same, obviously, but it's not going to be me just, hey guys, I'm uploading a bullshit YouTube video. I want this to be my 9 to 5. So I'm putting a lot of effort into it, is what I'm getting into. So, you know, that's just what I've learned from other people, and I'm trying to apply what I've learned and actually be good. With that being said, too, you know, I've kind of learned I need to stop making my YouTube intros so long. They're getting to be a problem. Like, sorry, let me clear my throat. I just realized it's getting bad. It's got to be a problem of like, hey, my YouTube intros are like 30 seconds long, and do they look nice? Yeah, sorta. But who the fuck wants to watch a 30-second YouTube intro? That's cringe, right? Right? Like, who people just want to get straight to the content. That's the reality of it. So, you know, most people have always suggested 5 to 10 seconds. I'm going to move forward with that. Eventually, I'm going to go for like an animation for my YouTube intro. But that's probably going to be when I work. And I'll probably recruit someone off of Fiverr once I get a little more money to be able to do things like that. So, yeah. But yeah, that pretty much covers everything I wanted to talk about in this Ramble video. Let me know if you guys like this. Obviously, in the future, my voice won't be this raspy or this scrappy. So, we'll see. But I plan on doing this more. Like I said, I'm kind of just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. That's kind of all you can do when you're small and, you know, you want to get better. So, yeah. This is my first Ramble video. I hope you guys liked it. Peace.